Hello, this is for the Physics 500. If you missed this day in class, you are to do it at home. This lab can be done at home. You will need the use of either a sibling or a parent. What you're going to do is you're going to turn to this page called Physics 500 and its subsequent page, found on the reverse side. And what you're going to do is you start off with, you guys will have a race. You're going to take two colored pencils, one for you and one for your competitor. And what you're going to do is you're going to start at the start line right here. Your goal is to get to the end line without running into the walls of your racetrack. Now the rules are this. You can move one unit up and or move one unit to the left or right at the very beginning. Your second turn, you have a second choice. You can either increase by another unit, so going to 2 units, up 2 units to the left or right, stay the same number, or decrease back to 0. Now that would be ill-advised, but as you go up, you will have to learn to either increase by a certain amount or decrease. Now, your two players cannot occupy the same place at the same time. They can overlap their tracks, so you can weave around each other, but you cannot end up on the same spot at the same time. If you run into a wall or into another driver, you have to start over. You stop instantly because you crashed, and you have to start over at 1. So you can continually building up. You can go from 1 square to 2 squares to 3 squares to 4 squares to 5 squares, and continue doing that until you finish. That will be very difficult to continually increase these squares, but you can. Once you are finished with this, then comes the actual physics, where you go to the back side. Here, what you're going to do is graph how fast you went. So you're going to label this number of turns on the x-axis. The y-axis will be how many steps you went, how many squares you went. So 1 squares, 2 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares, 5. Make sure that your most amount of squares is at the top, least amount of squares is at the bottom, so that you're not fitting the whole graph down here in the bottom right. Once you've done that, you will have it, and you will do both yours and your competitor's graph in both different colors, so it will be a double line graph. Then you will then highlight areas of acceleration, areas of deceleration, and areas of constant velocity. Once you are finished that, answer the conclusion questions, and then you will be done. This should not take too long. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. Thank you.